Hi everyone, it's Tanya and welcome to today's video. And today I'm here to do my May/Medieval-A-Thon TBR. So I have learned about this readathon, Medieval-A-Thon, just recently. I didn't know it existed before, to be honest. And I thought it was so interesting, it was so brilliant. If you don't know, Medieval-A-Thon is a readathon hosted by Holly from Holly Hearts Books. So basically you can get a rank depending on how many books you read. So the highest rank is an Empress and you have to read 7 books for that, but there are also like lesser ranks like King or Queen, Princess, Noble and others. And there are also prompts, so you want to equip your character with like clothes or a weapon or a pet, and for that, and you just choose your books according to those prompts. I thought it was very interesting. I will leave the announcement video in the description box down below so you can check it out because it's very interesting, and if you want you can participate as well. But today I'm going to talk to you about all the books that I'm going to read for Medieval-A-Thon this May. So I am going for Empress, of course. Like, if you have an option of an Empress, like, why not? Why would you say not? Instead, I want to equip my Empress with certain clothes, certain weapons, and a horse and a chicken for some reason. I'm sure Empress has everything, but just for this readathon I'm going to equip her with a few dresses, an axe and a shield, and a horse. For this beautiful pink dress, I have to read a pristine book. So as far as I understand, a pristine book means like new, right? In perfect condition. So for that, I'm going to read The Discomfort of Evening by Marieke Lucas Rejunebild. I'm sure I butchered that. He is a Dutch author, and I actually bought this book. Actually, a few books on this TBR are going to be books shortlisted for International Man Booker Prize 2020. So this is one of them. I honestly don't know what it's about, but it's a new book. I bought it new and yeah, it's in perfect condition. So this is the pristine book that is going to bring me my beautiful pink dress. Next, I want my Empress to have this shiny, beautiful armor because she's an Empress. She sometimes has to go to war. It's just job, it's just the job. So she needs some armor to protect herself, and for that I have to read a shiny book. And for that I have Long Petal of the Sea, and if you can see, it is quite shiny. It has lots of gold foiling. And this is a book by Isabel Allende. She is a Chilean author, and I bought this book just because of that, because she's a Chilean author and I want to read authors from all around the world, and she's the first author that I'm going to read from Chile. I am not sure what this book is about. I think it's about immigrants and immigration. Let's see what it says on the blurb. September 3rd, 1939, the day of the Spanish exiles' splendid arrival in Chile. The Second World War broke out in Europe. Victor Dalmau is a young doctor when he is caught up in the Spanish Civil War. Together with his sister-in-law, the pianist Roser, he is forced out of his beloved Barcelona and into exile. When the opportunity to seek refuge arises, they board a ship chartered by the poet Pablo Neruda to Chile, the promised long petal of sea and wine and snow. There they find themselves enmeshed in a rich web of characters who came together in love and tragedy over the course of 4 generations, destined to witness the battle between freedom and repression as it plays out across the world. Masterful work of historical fiction that soars from Spanish Civil War to the rise and fall of Pinochet. A Long Petal of the Sea is Isabel Allende at the highest of her powers. Sounds good, right? It sounds very interesting. So this is going to be my shiny book. I need this clothes for her. I'm not sure if it's like a peasant clothes, but sometimes she will need to blend with the crowd, right? So, and with that I need to read favorite color on the spine, and this is going to be this. So my favorite color is blue. On the spine this is dark blue. I'm not sure if you can see it actually here, but it's like it's dark blue. So I like blue. It works. And this is the Enlightenment of the Green Gage Tree. This is a book by an Iranian author, and this book is also shortlisted for International Man Booker Prize 2020. And this is a story narrated by a ghost of a girl, and the story takes place after Iranian Revolution in 1979, and her family has to flee Tehran to a small remote village because doing that they hope to preserve their intellectual property and their intellectual freedom. And then I just really like those clothes. Maybe she will want to dress as a guy, like you never know what Empress wants to do. So that's why we will have this Robin Hood Robin Hood costume for her, and for that I need to read a green book, and green book is going to be this. So The Adventures of China Iron, and this is not a very beautiful book, to be honest. Not a very beautiful cover, but it's not important because this book is also shortlisted for International Man Booker Prize 2020, and I don't know what it's about. I just bought it because of that reason. If it's shortlisted, it means that it's good. Next one, I need to read a heavy book, and for that I have chosen Black Leopard Red Wolf by Marlon James. This is a fantasy novel based on African mythology and set in Africa. The book is very beautiful, look at it, and it's also heavy. It's quite heavy, so that's why it goes for that prompt. Oh, and this is going to be for my axe weapon, because Empress needs to defend herself. She needs an axe, and this is going to be for her receiving that axe. Next one is High Expectations, and that will give me the shield. I have high expectations for all of them, but like this is another book that I also have very high expectations for, and this is Memory Police by Yoko Ogawa, also shortlisted for International Man Booker Prize this year. And this is a dystopian novel set in the future when things that are no longer used given to this like memory police, and memory police disposes of them. The things that are given to the police can also be not things but people, something like that. That's like what I know about the premise. I'm not really sure, so but I have very high expectations for this. I will need a horse, and for horse I have to read a tall hardcover, and for that I need to finish the Starless Sea. I have already started, I'm here, but I need to finish. To be honest, I'm not really enjoying it very much because I don't really understand the narration style here. Like, it's one chapter about our character and then another totally random chapter, and I'm like why is it here? And then again a chapter about the character, and then again a totally random chapter, like not connected, and even the chapters between themselves are not connected. And I don't understand like why they're there. Like, why do I have to read those if they're not related to the story? They're not connected. Why are they wasting my time? So this is like bothers me a lot about those stories, but the main story about the main character Zachary is actually interesting, but just those like random stories really put me off. So I will try to finish it. Also, this is a tall high cover, and I need a horse. Then I need for my chicken to get a chicken, because what if she is traveling somewhere and suddenly she needs food and she cannot find. So if she has chicken, she can just prepare chicken. So chicken. For chicken, I need to read a scary book, and my scary book hasn't arrived yet, but I'm waiting for it. I hope it will arrive soon. And this is a hurricane season. And this book is also shortlisted for International Man Booker Prize this year. It's a Mexican story by a Mexican author, and it's based on Mexican folklore. So brilliant. And it's also scary. It's like a story, I think, about kidnapping, like maybe kidnapped people are disappearing, something like that. So but it's scary. So chicken, this is how I get my chicken. The last book, which I also want to read in May, but I'm not really sure if like for which prompt I can like use it. So, and this is Teal, which is also shortlisted for International Man Booker Prize. And this is a story about this, he is like a performer. So he travels around Germany and he gives performances in small like villages and towns, and he's very famous. However, people believe that he brings bad luck. It's based also on German folklore, which I also really like. So this is one more book that I want to read in May. Plus my Asian readathon is also in May, so I want to read those books for Asian readathon, which I will link my TBR for Asian readathon somewhere here, so you can watch if you want to. But yeah, altogether in May I hope to read 14 books. wish me luck. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. This was my Medieval-A-Thon TBR, my May TBR, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you're participating in this readathon and what books you want to read. And for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're staying safe and I hope you're having a good day, and I will see you soon in the next videos. Thank you. Bye.